Hi guys, I'm your host Gaurav Gupta and welcome to our channel Homegram. So आज 108th live है and we have a special guest with us, Mr.
Thank,
Gaurav Gupta.
thank you, Gaurav.
So his opinions are very famous on X. You can follow him. तो रियल एस्टेट के रिगार्डिंग आपको कोई भी अपडेट चाहिए तो आप जाके एक्स पे चेक कर सकते हैं. तो पहले तो भाई इतनी एनर्जी कहाँ से लाते हो दैट 4 to 5 times I see your tweet.
No, it's a work of the entire team. They keep giving us all the research, all the
Right,
inputs
right,
that comes and we are covering both Noida and Gurgaon market. So there is always something or the other
right,
which keeps happening.
right.
So it has become a habit now to just keep
ग्रेट
sharing.
ग्रेट कुडोस टू यू भाई. तो आज का एपिसोड है हमारा गुड़गांव में अनसोल्ड इन्वेंट्रीज बढ़ती जा रही हैं. सो कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट आ रहा है वो सोल्ड आउट नहीं हो रहा. सो देयर वाज अ टाइम व्हेन एवरी सिंगल लॉन्च वाज कमिंग दैट वाज डे 1 डे 2 डे 3 सोल्ड आउट. अब प्रॉब्लम क्या है? बारिंग डीएलएफ मेरे ख्याल से और कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट आता है तो सारी इन्वेंट्री 40-50% सस्टेनेंस में जाती है. तो गौरव हैज अ वेरी वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग होल्ड ऑन डाटा. तो मैं हमेशा अपनी टीम को एक बात बोलता हूँ कि जो है बेटा झूठ बोल सकता है बट डाटा नहीं.
Data.
सो
Absolutely.
सो आज हम डेटाबेस की बात करेंगे. आज हम बात करेंगे कौन सी माइक्रो मार्केट में सबसे ज्यादा अनसोल्ड इन्वेंट्री है. क्या ये कंसर्न है उन बायर्स के लिए जिन्होंने इन्वेस्टमेंट की हुई है. इसी के साथ साथ हम बात करेंगे कौन से ऐसे डेवलपर्स हैं, कौन से ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं जहाँ पे अनसोल्ड इन्वेंट्री ज्यादा है. रीसेल लेना अच्छा है या अभी फ्रेश में अभी भी जूस बाकी है.
सही है.
देन ऑफ कोर्स लास्ट पॉडकास्ट में सौरभ के साथ कर रहा था, उसमें भी हमारी ये चीज थी कि गुड़गांव वर्सेस नोएडा नहीं करेंगे बट स्टिल वी विल टॉक अबाउट नोएडा मार्केट. तो शुरू करते हैं भाई. देख लेते हैं कितने लोग ज्वाइन कर गए हैं. सो 37 पीपल हैव जॉइंड. आई विल क्विकली रिक्वेस्ट एवरीवन टू लाइक इट. और आपके कोई भी कमेंट्स है आप पार्क करके रख सकते हैं. सो आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग द कन्वर्सेशन वी विल बी स्टार्टिंग टेकिंग योर कमेंट्स. तो सबसे पहले करंट मार्केट अफेयर्स के बारे में जानते हैं. हाउ इज गुड़गांव रियल एस्टेट एज पर यू?
Gurgaon market right now is on the wait and watch mode.
हम्म.
Everyone is just taking sales velocity have comparatively come down. So people are taking far more time than earlier they could.
राइट.
And a lot of negativity also has happened. But that's what I also want to say ki from the data point also. It's not just about DLF. There are certain good products which have still done fantastically well.
Okay.
Concept-based homes are still doing well. While we are speaking, Whiteland Western Residences continues to do very well. It comes out with the concept. Elan came out with an Emperor. What a fantastic response.
Right.
Any product which is doing greater than 70-75% is a fantastic response. Developer will be able to complete the product.
Right.
So there, any product which is coming with some certain different concept is getting a good response. Any product which is not sure मैं प्रीमियम हूँ, मैं लग्जरी हूँ, हीरोज ऑफ द वर्ल्ड इंडिया बुल्स के हो गए, वहाँ क्लैरिटी नहीं है कि एंड यूजर कौन होगा. वहाँ पे कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा चैलेंज आ रहा है. वहाँ पे इन्वेंट्री ओवरहैंग हो
So
रहा है.
conceptualization missing है, I guess, in all these
100%.
projects.
100%. कुछ ना कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट थीम what they are standing for is very different.
How's appetite of the market? Absorption कैसा है आज के टाइम पे?
See, absorption still, because we look at institutional data also, Delhi, Bangalore, Pune, it continues to have 40-45% absorption at the time of launch for a good product. और वो उनके लिए बहुत अच्छा होता है. Delhi NCR, we are a little more excited sort of bunch. Last 2 year ने अपन को और ज़्यादा भी
Aggressive बना दिया.
aggressive बना दिया कि that the entire community कि अगर product sell out नहीं हो रहा है, वो उसका benchmark बन गया है for his success or failure, which is not the case. Right. और अभी भी जो भी products आप नाम भी ले रहे हो, they are doing about 40-60, even the bad ones, the average ones, and the good ones are still continuing to get 70-75% in my opinion, which is good.
So what we see from the database, sales dip हो चुकी है all
Absolutely.
over. If we see top 7 cities, I was reading an article, almost I guess Delhi NCR has a dip of 9%.
9.
एंड चेन्नई को छोड़कर और एक सिटी और को छोड़कर, आई गेस पुणे को, चेन्नई को छोड़कर, विच इज 33%, और सारी सिटीज में डिप हुई है सेल. 11% इन टोटल टॉप 7 सिटीज में डिप हुई है. तो आर वी हेडिंग टुवर्ड्स अ क्रैश या बुल रन अभी खत्म हो गया है और अब हमें लगेगा कि नहीं यार वो ग्राफ ऊपर नहीं जाएगा, अब कंसोलिडेट होकर नीचे ही आता रहेगा ग्राफ. तो व्हाट दीज फिगर्स शोज अस?
Two things. Now, when you look at data, the sales number that come, it also depends on the number of launches. You know, in this last quarter, you tell me how many projects were launched in Gurgaon.
Very less, very
Not
less.
even 4 of them. Godrej का एक product आया है,
Sora.
Sora आया है, and then apart from that, couple of अभी launch होने भी बाकी है India Bulls और इन सब के, तो बाकी not even 4. So naturally when the launches are less, and ये particular quarter भी होता है when it's monsoon season, not that many developers launch it. Naturally sales number will also come down. And this has been the trend not just this year, it has been the case last 2 years also. This quarter is the slowest across India. In monsoons people hardly buy. Now on the bit, your second question, I forgot the follow-up question.
So bull run आज 3 years का जो ग्राफ ऊपर जा रहा था वो नीचे आता हुआ दिख रहा है?
See, how I look at it, no asset class moves into a linear tangent.
Right.
ना स्टॉक मार्केट, इफ पीपल से कि यहाँ पे अभी गुड़गांव के प्रोजेक्ट्स में प्रीमियम नहीं आ रहा है, लास्ट 15 मंथ्स में देयर इज अ रिपोर्ट, ना म्यूचुअल फंड्स ने रिटर्न दिया है, एब्सोल्युटली जीरो, ना स्टॉक्स ने दिया है, कंपैरेटिवली पीपल हैव मेड लॉसेस ऑल्सो. तो every asset class goes through these ups and down phases. आई डोंट थिंक सो. और बहुत ज़्यादा ना एनसीआर वालों के एक्चुअली काफ़ी के जले हुए हैं, मतलब फ्रॉम द लास्ट साइकिल. एंड वाई आई 100% think that we will not see that cycle again. I have 3-4 reasons for that. Last year जब last cycle में जब ये आया था तो back to back we also had one-off events which have not happened, which will not happen. एक तो सबसे पहले ग्लोबल फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस विच कैन हैपन अगेन, दैट इज नॉट इन आवर कंट्रोल, बट वी आल्सो हैड रेरा इम्प्लीमेंटेशन. इफ यू रिमेंबर एट दैट टाइम 1.5 से 2 साल प्रोजेक्ट्स अटक गए थे. दे हैड नो क्लैरिटी डेवलपर्स को प्रोजेक्ट लाने की. देन मार्केट वेंट टू स्लो मोड, देन केम जीएसटी, देन केम डिमोनेटाइजेशन, एक के बाद, एंड देन सो मेनी डेवलपर्स इन मिडल ऑफ दैट kept going bankrupt. अभी the developers are sitting on their healthiest balance sheet.
Right.
आई डोंट सी एनी ऑफ द रेड सिग्नल्स फ्रॉम एनीवेयर कि किसी डेवलपर के लेवरेज बियॉन्ड कंट्रोल है. इट विल बी गुड टू सी नेक्स्ट 1 साल में हाउ दे कम अक्रॉस. बट द फैक्टर्स दैट आई मेंशन, मुझे नहीं लग रहा है कि जीएसटी दोबारा नहीं होने वाला है, रेरा इम्प्लीमेंटेशन दोबारा नहीं होना है. These things will not happen and will not break the market. What we are going through is more of a time correction. We had gone through exuberance, we are all part of it, everyone has enjoyed that. Great phase it was, but I don't think so we are going to crash. There will be some time correction, and then once this, everyone is aware, the trader inventory, that number is 15%, 25%, 30%, very tough to tell. But whenever this inventory gets absorbed, then again the prices will start going up.
But again, if we compare Gurgaon with any other city, so the kind of growth which we have seen in last 3 years, I guess there is no other city even comparable to this.
Absolutely.
So 30-35% growth, that FOMO, that fog, that is finished, I guess.
Absolutely.
So अगर क्रैश आएगा भी तो क्या गुड़गांव में सबसे पहले वो वाली चीज दिखेगी, या फिर हम और वी आर एक्चुअली बिल्डिंग अ बिगर बबल?
I don't see why it would be a bigger bubble. I think this last phase was very good. Before that exuberance, or abhi it has shaken up everyone. From investors to builders to brokers, ki how the market, we had forgot, we all have a short memory. 2-3 साल में भूल गए थे कि how the market functions, right? So it has taken knee jerk reaction to the market. Everyone is thinking again. Even developers are going back and thinking more of from the product point of view कि क्या end user के लिए बनाना है. They're also checking the kind of buyers that they're selling to. क्वालिटी बायर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगर वो अगली पेमेंट आपको नहीं दे रहा है, आपके कैश फ्लोज अटक जाएंगे.
बिल्कुल ठीक है,
राइट. तो वो एंगल से आई डोंट थिंक सो एक्सूबरेंस और वो गुड़गांव स्टिल कंटिन्यूज टू बी द एड्रेस ऑफ एंटायर नॉर्थ इंडिया. दैट इज नॉट गोइंग टू चेंज इन द नेक्स्ट 5 years. ये टाइम है, दिस इज वेयर एवरीवन इज थिंकिंग, एंड अभी परफेक्ट टाइम है फॉर एंड यूजर्स ऑल्सो टू थिंक एंड पिक द राइट. क्योंकि assets, real assets, is also something that is not coming down. ये it's part of the world over. जो इतनी quantitative easing हुई है post covid, इतना supply आया है, people think कि black money से real estate चलता है. Black money से is a part of it, but it's not because of that. इतनी supply हुई है, उससे सारे startups में गए, सारे businesses में गए, and people have made lot of
good amount of money. Yeah.
And I'm sure you would also have enough clients of yours, because I also have done the transition. We understand, people don't understand that so many people have a problem of plenty. जब उनके पास होता है, they don't have enough investment avenues. People are sitting on cash, they can't keep it in the bank.
हाँ, the problem with Indians is this: either we can invest in stocks or we can invest in real estate. Stocks में भी आप 80% अपना जो है money park नहीं करने वाले.
Absolutely.
So ultimately, real estate is something which everyone aspire for.
And see, अभी everyone, there is a unanimous thing कि gold लेना चाहिए. And gold will continue to do well in next 1 year. How many can actually put 1 crore in gold?
कोई नहीं, वो रखेगा कौन, कहाँ
रखेगा,
रखोगे?
फिजिकल भी ले लो चलो, बट हाउ मेनी कैन एक्चुअली हैव द कन्विक्शन टू
नहीं,
डू दैट?
नहीं,
यू कांट डू दैट,
राइट।
राइट? Stocks are doing all these things, so people have a problem of plenty, and it will eventually come down. A lot of people in the last 3-4 years have not only bought, but they have also sold, and that's what I also feel. Once there will be completion, you know about section 54F, मुझे लगता है जैसे उसमें you are bound that before 3 years you can't sell, and that product has to be ready within 3 years, at
राइट,
least on paper,
राइट।
right? अब वो डिमांड भी वहां पर आएगी जैसे ही वो प्रोडक्ट्स में होंगे. पीपल हैव आल्सो सोल्ड इट दैट दे हैव टू एडजस्ट their capital gains. तो जो products closer to super structure है, you will start seeing demand coming in, and that's
Right.
when probably exit will start happening.
Right.
That's
So
what I
quickly
think.
we'll take 2-3 questions. Common man is scared. अनीता जी क्या बोल रही हैं? So 71 people have joined. I'll request everyone to like it. अतुल शेखर जी बोल रहे हैं, What's commercial retail future? Please advise AIPL Joy District 88 future in ground floor. कैसा future है AIPL Joy District 88 का ground floor का?
I'm a fan of AIPL, but
Okay.
that location still मुझे from commercial point of view थोड़ा सा
क्योंकि वॉकिंग डिस्टेंस पे
walking
बहुत सारा
distance बहुत
टाउनशिप
सारा
नहीं
townships
है,
हैं.
आने में टाइम लगेगा. वो 88 थोड़ा सा अलग पड़ जाता है, सेक्लूड हो जाता है वो सेक्टर. नेक्स्ट
Still
क्वेश्चन आते हैं, टॉप 3 DDJY फ्लोज फॉर एंड यूज.
if you are looking for a budgeted segment, that is unfortunately is the only
Only,
option, and good. I also tell a lot of first time buyers that you start from what you have today without stretching too much. Life में बहुत chances आते हैं. I've seen enough people upgrading through with time. हमेशा वो करो जो अपना in a budget that we can
Right.
do it. Today,
Right.
if it allows for DDJY flows, tomorrow it will be probably for a larger apartment, but do what is right. And
Right. So top 3 DDJY flow.
Whiteland, Blissville, I absolutely like that. DLF Garden City is another great product. And I feel Signature Global 93 is also a great product if someone looks into that. These are 3 topics.
What about 60-meter road connection, Tension Road with Sona and launches there?
That's something we are all waiting for that road to get operational. I don't think so anytime soon it will happen. There is nothing on the ground. अभी सबसे पहले SPR और as it is golf course extension का upgrade हो जाए, I think that will be great.
राइट. लास्ट क्वेश्चन लेते हैं, फिर हम शुरू करेंगे सेशन. गुंजन जी पूछ रही हैं, व्हेन इज द बिल्ला 71 लॉन्चिंग, हाउ इज द प्रोजेक्ट फॉर एंड यूज?
I think it's a great for a first time buyer with a builder that will have zero execution risk, has a great location, compact sizes, but again that's also something that I tell people, that you'll not find everything in a product. It's very much like how we choose to be with our partners. We know they have their own fault, but we still accept them. That's how you look at real under construction space also. You do what is best. 7-8 आपके nuances मिल रहे हैं, that is good enough.
सारे
It's a
टिक्स
great
नहीं
product.
लगेंगे.
सारे नहीं लगेंगे.
राइट. तो ओवरऑल कैसा रहने वाला प्रोजेक्ट है?
I think you'll hear of the first sold out after a long time.
On SPR?
Very sure, 100%. Very
Even
sure
it is
about it.
the small land parcel still?
Very, very, because there hasn't been this sort of a launch. There is a lot of untapped demand under 4 CR. Not a lot of products have come. See, again, it will all depend if they sweeten up the pricing a little. In our set of circles, people are getting a fantastic response in that.
निशान जी का एक कमेंट आया है, कमेंट के साथ एक क्वेश्चन मैं ले लेता हूँ. So when we are talking about unsold inventory, which micro market you see has actually sold maximum number of inventory and why? And which micro market has saw minimum inventory, unsold inventory, and that too again वहाँ पे ऐसा क्यों हुआ? So
इसमें ना I'll give you a numbers from our report also that we had done. Dwarka Expressway has the maximum amount of inventory that has been launched.
These we are talking about unsold inventory.
Unsold inventory also, and the launch inventory.
Okay.
Like the absorption on Dwarka Expressway on our surveys have been about 65 to 70%.
ये हम 2025 की बात कर रहे हैं.
ये हम 25 की बात कर रहे हैं. Depending, some products have done well, some have done
Which projects have done well?
Elan has done very well over there.
Inventory absorption क्या है?
Inventory absorption का what we know is about 78 to 85%. Somewhere there they have done it. बाकी they had also done buybacks, तो वहाँ से वो inventory थोड़ा release करते रहते हैं. तो that's something. But that is one great product. on Dwarka Expressway. Imar Urban Ascent was complete sold out. It was this year.
Now they have 4 BHK of inventory.
Now they have, see, these cancellation, of course, something that I want to clear. A lot of clients also come कि पहले तो नहीं था. पहले कई बार होता है, there are certain cancellation. A lot of people give their UIs and then they don't get their funding, cash flows issues.
नहीं, everyone has that kind of issue with channel partner because whenever they want inventory, it is sold out product. आपको ये facing नहीं मिलेगी और फिर बाद में वही वाली inventory market में आई होती है. Okay, third number.
BPTP Vertigreens also something got a great response on that. Now on the products that you had asked, I think that is where the inventory overhang is building a little. There has been the most number of launches also on
Dwarka
that particular Dwarka Expressway.
Okay.
So this year, what we have seen is overall there have been 13,541 units so far in the 9 months of. There have been 35 projects. Interestingly, one data point that I would want to share is कि if we compare it through the 3-4 years that have happened. 2020 में there were 7,794 units. Average price at that time was 10,200.
This was time of capital.
Capital.
Okay.
In 2023, 14,875 units came. The average price became 13,875.
Almost 35% of growth.
35% growth. 24 May, 20,000 units came and the average price became 19,640.
Another 40%.
That is another 40, and that was the peak point probably. So far, what we have seen is 13,541 units that I told you, and the average price is increased to 20,350.
2025. So journey from 10,500 to almost 20,000. It is crossing 20,000. Average.
It is, and this is average price. Some products could have done better, some would have done poorly, but this is what the number says of the projects that have launched.
I'll take this question. Nishan ji पूछ रहे हैं द्वारका एक्सप्रेसवे best sector for future investment. What your data point says?
See, I think this is less of a data, but I like sector 106, 111, 113. These are better. The upper Dwarka sectors I personally don't like. मुझे लगता है वो still are closer to the Najafgarh drain. थोड़ा सा वहाँ पे construction basement में challenges आएंगे. Shobha, we keep hearing Shobha के basement में issues आ रहे हैं. तो if Shobha can have an issue, then बाकी developers don't stand a chance.
Right. So 92 people have joined. I'll request everyone to like it. अब हम बात करते हैं कौन सी माइक्रो मार्केट है जिसमें सबसे कम इन्वेंट्री लॉन्च हुई और सबसे कम इन्वेंट्री बिकी है.
You will not believe it. There is one micro market जिसमें everyone talks about oversupply zone. Golf course extension में इस साल से अभी तक एक प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च नहीं हुआ, एक यूनिट नहीं आया. Still think of it. Whatever is selling is of the earlier time.
Right.
Last year there were about 19-20 units. उससे पहले there were about 4,000 odd units जब Arbor, Edition, Aristocrat, all of these were 23 के products. So total from 23, you will see this micro market has about 6,000 odd units, 6,200 odd units. Now, is that an oversupply zone? I don't think so.
Not at all.
6,200 is an inventory which is very easy to absorb for a city like
Gurgaon, if we see the end user micro market, that is golf course extension road, and it has the least supply.
It has the least supply. It has all the social infrastructure. Anyone who's moving from Delhi, आज वो अपने बच्चों के लिए better schools के लिए करता है largely.
Right.
That's the conversation. All the top schools are there in that vicinity. All the healthcare amenities there. One thing that lacks in this micro market is the road. And hopefully what we are also hearing from our sources कि वो जल्दी अब होना है. They will integrate the entire जो वाटिका चौक से क्लोवर लीफ का connection है. Hopefully this very soon we see action on that also.
So please.
No, please.
So Dwarka Expressway, as per data points, बहुत supply है. So I see there is a little resistance, because especially when we compare Dwarka Expressway with Golf Course Extension Road, the pricing is almost similar. So 20 to 25,000, the benchmarking is 25,000, average out is 20,000.
Correct.
Still you get very good options and 22,000 rupees on extension.
You get.
So what do you think? Dwarka Expressway is over leveraged?
See, I don't think so. Dwarka Expressway will go through time. I think the exuberance was a little bit more on Dwarka Expressway. It just unfortunately at this moment the certain products also that have launched there, they are also
higher ticket size.
As of higher ticket size, and they are also not able to find their nuance who they are selling it to. Right. So that is where the challenge is coming. I think Dwarka Expressway, jab tak social infra, better schools will not come, end users will still not pick that. Abhi still it's more on the investment side largely. There are still end users that have started to move into, like Shobha ki occupancy is getting much better than it was, of course. Puri's ki better hui hai, jo Emerald Bay and all hai when we look at the data. So it is getting better, but still a lot of vacancy is there in those projects. End users will only come once the social infrastructure.
Right. So there is a problem. It might take 4 to 5 years to get all that things placed. So we will come on next comment. अनीता जी पूछ रही हैं बिरला विक 63. वैसे मेरे को एक प्रॉब्लम है. I'll take this comment. So any project which is not part of any micro market, so we don't have that story to play out. Usually what we see, if we see on Golf Course Extension Road, a new project which is coming on, let's say 25,000 rupees rate, तो सारे projects उसके पीछे भागेंगे. Same goes with Dwarka Expressway.
Correct.
Emperor was launched at 22-23,000. Now everyone is comparing it with that. अब ऐसी जगह like Birla Awik, where there is no micro market, there are certain places like Gwalpadi is also one of them. लोग बोलते हैं micro market उसे भी. So do you think that there is good movement because you don't get that kind of support?
See, I what I feel is कि Birla Awik on these products, personally, it's great for an end user. These might not be good investment friendly. Right. एक तो 3 years में you have to make the entire payment. The journey is smaller. Plus, a lot of aspirational buyers don't come in. The aspirational buyers start wanting to be paying more. वहाँ पे ज़्यादा प्रीमियम आता है. तो बिरला के साथ चैलेंज बस ये है. By the way, just to clear out, all these numbers were only of the high rises. It doesn't include all the builder floors, all the Birla Aviks of the
figures
world,
which you are talking about. Right.
The figure I'm talking about. So my problem with Birla and Adani Samsai is that they don't have a single, they have their own single club. सबके spaced out है, different pockets. It's not an integrated, and that's why those aspirational buyers don't come in. But you get a great layout. I think that is where, if you're a value driven, see, amenities है ना, बोलते हुए बहुत अच्छी लगती है, बेचते हुए अच्छी लगती है. How many of us really get time to enjoy that? तो अगर आपके लिए ज़्यादा इतना नहीं है, तो it's a much better proposition.
Awake is like it is part of Golf Course Extension Road, so still there will be a movement of end users. But इनका जो नया वाला launch बिरला वाला था और वो भी इतना expensive, so I guess that is will not give that kind of leverage which usually investors take. So quickly दो तीन comments और लेते हैं, फिर आप अपने part पे आते हैं. तो सागर सम्रानी जी पूछ रहे हैं which are the soon to be delivered luxury projects recommended for end use perspective. कौन से प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं जो एंड यूज पर्सपेक्टिव से जल्दी डिलीवर होने वाले हैं?
Which micro market? अच्छा,
this is open.
See, Puri Aravali would be a fantastic end use point of view.
Totally
it should get in 2 years. I think M3M Capital Crown is also good on Dwarka Expressway. We see that
Arbor will be ready in 2.5-3 years.
Arbor will be the aspirational address, and even if anyone is thinking, last week इनकी meeting हुई थी with the DLF guys. You know, Arbor में कोई details वगैरह कुछ नहीं बताई है. And the people who went there, one of my client only told me like if they do even 70% of the job, like हमारे full पैसे वसूल हैं and should be reaching 30. So Arbor will be the aspirational. सारे Crest और Park Place के लोग आएंगे.
So Golf Hills, Arbor, Puri.
Any other name? I like Whiteland Espen also comparatively in resale. अगर if you look at it, थोड़ा revenue rate का, but still it's not that big a problem.
एक कमेंट और लेते हैं. Espen 2026 प्राइस. तो नेक्स्ट ईयर क्या प्राइस हो जाएगा एस्पेन का?
I definitely feel around 17 and a half is something that is possible once the payment plan of the superstructure is out. There will be a far lesser inventory available in the market, and that's when the price will start going up.
Okay, so let's come on the part with what we have seen last 3 years. So usually we do labeling of every single project.
Right.
आज कोई प्रोजेक्ट अगर हम सब ने मिलके 1.5-2 महीने मेहनत की एंड दैट प्रोजेक्ट इज सोल्ड योर सक्सेसफुली लॉन्च्ड एंड सोल्ड आउट, तो डे 1 सोल्ड आउट को लेबल मिल जाता है दिस इज अ सक्सेसफुल प्रोजेक्ट. So that is perfectly fine, but majority of the projects which are not able to sell on day 1, day 2, day 3 are labeled to be unsuccessful. So do you think this theory works?
Not at all. I am actually against it and tell a lot of people also. There is a group called County in Noida. I want to give an example with that. They had a product called Ivory in sector 115. They only launched one tower each. सबसे पहला उन्होंने करा था 7,500 पे. Just guess what is the pricing, and this is 2 years back.
15?
They're selling 16 and a half at today, and 15 and a half पे resell होती है. What you're saying?
Right.
They launch one towers, and so this is also something that they release inventory gradually. What developers also need to think, how do they value add? Something like a Elan Presidential also, I'll tell you how they have anchored the price upwards. It's not always कि you sell all the inventory at once तो ही आपका प्रोडक्ट बिकेगा. We have enough example, Urban Oasis, Aristocrat, बहुत प्रोडक्ट्स में इनमें बहुत अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स आया था टाइम ऑफ लॉन्च, एंड देन देयर हैज बीन
हम
चैलेंज.
मिले भी सबसे पहले उसी के लॉन्च
उसी
पार्टी
के
में।
लॉन्च पे थे, करेक्ट. तो सी ये है कि इफ द बिल्डर इज स्टिल देयर एंड स्टिल हैज अनदर फेज कमिंग, at least some units remaining, and they can anchor the price. I think that is also a much important factor to, if you're only looking from investment point of view, builder has a skin in the game or not.
एक सुपर चैट आई है, सो यूजुअली पीपल पे अस मनी टू रिप्लाई देयर कमेंट. तो डेको सिंह जी पूछ रहे हैं, एनी व्यूज ऑन इंडिया बुल्स एस्टेट एंड क्लब 104?
I actually don't have much of the opinion. If you have on that, I have
ओपिनियन
issues with the developer. Location is still good. The product and the ticket size is something which again is a miss for me. Similarly with Hero, I think they should have gone more for the premium than the luxury is what I feel, and that's where they get mismatched between them. That's my thing, Baki.
इंडिया बुल्स इट्स सॉल्व, वो वही वाली बात है, आज आप जो आप दे रहे हो पैसा, आई गेस वो उतने में उतना ही मिलेगा. So I guess
100%.
this
Yeah,
is
that's
more
the
than
thing.
sufficient to reply this. So if you are thinking to invest of around 13,000, वो 16,000 वाला अलग हो गया, 16,500 वाला जो आप क्लब की बात कर रहे हैं,
हाँ.
16,500 में वो आपको 2080 का पेमेंट प्लान दे रहे हैं. अब वो आपको एवरेज आउट फिगर से भी हम 4,000 जो है नीचे आ चुके हैं. तो अगर आपको प्राइस ब्रैकेट देखना है तो शायद आप इंडिया बुल्स देख सकते हो. आपको है कि इफ यू आर लुकिंग फॉर अ ब्रांड, तो यू कैन शिफ्ट समवेयर एल्स आल्सो. तो द्वारका एक्सप्रेसवे अभी 50% डेवलप हुआ है, 50% और हो जाने दो, आप खुद देख लेना विच माइक्रो मार्केट विल डू वेल. हेमंत ओबरॉय जी बोल रहे हैं.
100% would love to see once all the roads, once all the infrastructure there, we are also there in the market, but that's what I'm saying कि अभी कहाँ challenge आ रहा है, otherwise it future is very
प्राइसिंग में
bright.
तो एक्सटेंशन एंड द्वारका एक्सप्रेसवे आर ऑलमोस्ट नियर बाय.
Right.
डू यू थिंक इन एक्चुअल रियलिटी गोल्फ कोर्स एक्सटेंशन के पास आ सकता है द्वारका एक्सप्रेसवे इन टर्म्स ऑफ सोशल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर?
सोशल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर अनफॉर्चुनेटली अगर आप मास्टर प्लान देखोगे ना तो कमर्शियल बेल्ट ऑन द्वारका एक्सप्रेसवे इज वेरी, उसकी विड्थ बहुत कम है. गोल्फ कोर्स एक्सटेंशन इज फिल्ड विद सोशल लैंड, द कमर्शियल लैंड, माय बैड. तो उस सेंस में मुझे नहीं लगता, बट स्टिल यूईआर के ओपन होने से आई मेट वन क्लाइंट, आई गॉट हिम फॉर मैक्स एस्टेट साइट विजिट. ही केम फ्रॉम रोहिणी एंड ही कुड रीच देयर इन 40 मिनट्स.
आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड.
मतलब 35-40 मिनट्स में. अब वो वेस्ट दिल्ली का बंदा चाह के भी दे कांट चूज टू स्टे ऑन एक्सटेंशन. समवन हु इज अ फ्रीक्वेंट फ्लायर, समवन जिसको एयरपोर्ट बार बार जाना होता है, दे कांट इवन चूज. आज पैसा भी है तो भी नहीं, एंड इट इज दैट दीज पीपल हु विल स्टार्ट कमिंग इन एंड स्टेइंग देयर.
यू टेक अ कमेंट. सो संदीप जी पूछ रहे हैं लॉन्ग टर्म व्यूज ऑन वेस्टर्न रेजिडेंसी 103.
Long term views, I am very positive. Very good product. I think this again concept based things will keep working. This is the aspirational address that will become for a lot of West Delhiite, South Delhi people. And जो बोल रहे हैं कि एस्पिरेशनल, द रिच पीपल ऑफ दिल्ली आर स्टिल नॉट कमिंग ऑन द्वारका एक्सप्रेस बिकॉज उस हिसाब के अभी तक प्रोडक्ट ही नहीं आया वहाँ पे. माय टॉप पिक्स ऑन द्वारका एक्सप्रेसवे एज ऑफ व्हाट हैज लॉन्च टुडे continues to be Elan Presidential, Western and Max Estates. Probably in this order, yeah.
Even I see this trend is moving towards branded. Reason is very specific. When we are talking about a product of 25,000, 7-8 crore rupees plus product, so you need that kind of services.
Absolutely.
By default, you need. You can't do this thing कि आज वो क्लब हाउस मैंने 1 की जगह 1.5 लाख स्क्वायर फीट का बना लिया, ग्रीन एरिया चलो मैंने 5 एकड़ की जगह 7 दे दिया, लो डेंस में मैं 60 की जगह 50 आ गया हूँ. But where will be the services, and especially for the brands who have never ever delivered any high rise in their entire time. So considering that part, bringing a brand who has that hospitality, your service wala pura proper experience, it will be very win-win situation for them.
There are enough, Indians. There are enough clientele who are global citizens. They expect services of that level,
Right.
and it will cater to them.
Right.
Yeah.
So quickly I'll ask 112 people to like it. जल्दी जल्दी like करो तभी कमेंट लेंगे. आते हैं हम नोएडा की मार्केट पे. So what difference you see गुड़गांव के न्यू लॉन्चेस और नोएडा के न्यू लॉन्चेस में?
One of them being the scale, the magnitude. I think Gurgaon ke projects are far bigger in terms of inventory and in terms of scale also what they're trying to push. Noida mein only very recently we have started to see that, and that was the pent up. So probably Noida is going through what Gurgaon was going through in 23-24 types. एंड दैट्स व्हाई अभी भी जो L&T recently got launched, usme the response has been fantastic. That product will do 75-80%, while we are talking Jacob and Co and Trump Towers are coming there. So these are going to be those aspirational products on Noida, Greater Noida Expressway, which will pull in that crowd again. तो जो दोनों में है वो डिफरेंस है, एक तो सप्लाई में है. I gave you the numbers. In fact, if we'll go through the Noida numbers, you'll realize for every year it's been about 1/3 of Gurgaon. So you can discount also the factor that इतनी ही demand वहाँ पे होगी भी from the jobs and everything, but still it's a much lower number. As you know, the nuances
Supply
there.
is very less
Supply
in
is
order.
very limited. Supply is controlled by the government.
What about these day one वाला culture?
डे वन कल्चर से वो इट्स एन एनसीआर फिनोमिना. एक्सुबरेंस वहाँ भी है, वही सेम लोग है, अपना सेम ही ब्लड जा रहा है. तो दैट ट्रेडर्स आर ऑल्सो देयर, द एक्सुबरेंस इज गेटिंग बिल्ट अप. बट द गुड प्रोडक्ट्स, आई एम वेरी पॉजिटिव दैट it will finally anyone, because not everyone, I'll want to give you one example. We have one client who's a unicorn founder again. He took a presentation of Dahlias and he wanted to buy it, but he only thought कि it could be as an investment. I could never choose to go and stay there. मेरा काम ही नोएडा में, and he doesn't have a single product where he can go and pick something in Noida. Now we are working for a penthouse, but the thing is कि there are enough buyers of that also who are looking for aspirational. उनका base रहेगा नोएडा. So for them, it's good that these products are coming. It will pull in the East and South Delhi
But
crowd.
again, the same problem which Dwarka Expressway is doing with Golf Course Extension Road, Gurgaon, which is comparable with Mumbai. Don't you think now Noida is again running back Gurgaon? That okay, यार, the maximum rate you have touched down 80,000 rupees. चलो 80 पे मैं नहीं आ सकता, मैं golf links वाले launches नहीं ला सकता, but मैं कहीं ना कहीं द्वारका एक्सप्रेसवे या गोल्फ कोर्स एक्सटेंशन रोड माइक्रो मार्केट वाले रेट लूंगा. So don't you think it is over leveraged? 25-30,000 rupees per square feet rate for Noida?
See, how I see it, I don't see competition. It's more of our fraternity. We try to get views. We try to compare the two cities. I am very continue to be very bullish on both the cities. It's just Noida के साथ भी वही हुआ कि pent up demand was built up for both the cities. Gurgaon got that resolved through the inventory that came in last 3 years. Noida में still it continues to see demand supply mismatch. Pricing, I continue to think L&T was planning at 14, 21, 22. Probably it's on the higher end, but still it's a great product. Now you buy it at what the builder is selling.
If you get two options, L&T Reserve 21-22,000 rupees or Max recent launch 36 से, दोनों ऑलमोस्ट 1,000-1,500 का फर्क रहेगा. दोनों में से आप क्या चूज करते हैं, नोएडा या गुड़गांव सीपीआर?
From an investment angle, I will pick L&T. From an end use point of view, I'll pick 360 without doubt. Okay, why I say
for a longer term of investment, let's say 2-3 years down the line after possession,
then I'll pick Estate 360.
Okay. Yeah. So again, the same question which arises in my mind. So if Noida will take place of Gurgaon, फिर गुड़गांव कहाँ जाएगा? हम तो ये बोलेंगे कि 30-35 is bare minimum normal for Noida Greater Noida Expressway. अब गुड़गांव को तो 40-45 पे पहुंचना चाहिए.
You see, Noida Greater Noida will not become 30-35. It's just that 96, 97, 98. This is like Golf Course Road almost in comparison, right? The micro market. But over the other Yamuna Expressway, the rates are still 16, 17 is where Experion or County are thinking. But yeah, so both cities, Gurgaon will always be more aspirational. जो एक बार network effect आ गया, the kind of clientele, the kind of aspirational address that it has become, it will continue to do that. It will always have the edge. Noida will continue to close it down, is what I feel.
Right. We'll take two comments, then we'll again come on the conversation. Anita ji पूछ रही हैं, how's Park Conscient price in 2026? Conscient Park.
In 2020, sorry.
2026 एक तो लोगों को एक साल में रेट बढ़ता हुआ देखना
चाहिए. My request is to people की to invest and forget for at least minimum 2 years. उसके नीचे we are seeing जब तक टावर्स नहीं दिखते हैं, ना एग्जिट हो रही है. If you're lucky, बहुत बढ़िया है.
ना एक्सपेक्टेशन बनाए.
ना एक्सपेक्टेशन बनाए. 2 years is a bare minimum that at least any product that you're getting into that you should have. I told you the section 54F एक तो वो अप्लाई हो जाता है, प्लस a lot of buyers, बिकॉज एंड यूजर जो है वो लोन लेके देखना चाह रहा है. 2 साल पहले आपका प्रीमियम आप अलग कंपोनेंट में देखते हो, शेड में वो नहीं मिसमैच होता, तो एग्जिट में चैलेंज आते ही.
बिल्कुल ठीक है.
और 2 ईयर बाद आप 12%, 12.5% दो सीधा, मतलब एंड इट्स वेरी स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड. 2 years का है, बट आई राइट द प्रोडक्ट. overall sector 80, I am very positive. This is not part of the HSIDC. Conscient Power is a little outside, but overall I am very positive on the development. You will see अभी सिर्फ phase 1 का allocation हुआ है HSIDC के through. I'm sure you are also having conversation, but developers are also businessmen. तो चाहिए raw material कुछ ना कुछ. Land नहीं है. 76, 77, 78 also largely occupied by DLF. वो नहीं देने वाले.
Right.
Any developer who is sitting with cash today or with white money, उनके पास सेक्टर 80 के अलावा और कोई ऑप्शन ही नहीं है. अथॉरिटी सीधा लैंड पार्सल देती है without any litigation issue, and you will see phase 2 and phase 3 will come at much higher prices, and that's when the appreciation.
Even I have seen this thing. Sector 80, yes, it will take long time, but still, your quantity of launches in a single sector, we are just talking about one single sector, it is way too high. तो आज नहीं 4-5 साल में जब ये सारी डिलीवरीज आ जाएंगी, वो बाय डिफॉल्ट वैसा एनवायरनमेंट, वैसा एटमॉस्फेयर बन जाएगा.
जो HSIDC, समवन उनका सेक्टर 80 का प्लान है, लाइक इफ वन स्टडीज दैट the roads, the infrastructure that they're building will be fantastic. It will be out of ordinary from other sectors.
हमें सोनी जी पूछे, what's your view on M3M Mansion considering 18,000 rupees pricing?
I feel that product has potential once the entire ecosystem, where a lot of construction is going on, but these has potential to go 24, 25 once the entire development
today
is done.
They have forward a EDM where they are showing 35-40,000 rupees rate of Mansion, Crown. And Ali Saab, yes, of course, they are launching.
Ali Saab, they will probably be branded residences, will come always at premium, but yeah, developers have that thing on pricing. They say something,
right,
but that's not always the market price that goes at.
Right. So quickly, let's come on Noida. So Yamuna Expressway, abhi airport shuru bhi nahi hua hai. 9-10,000 rupees is a bare minimum normal rate for high rise. 1,35,000 rupees per square yard is the plot rate. We are talking about a location where there is no social infrastructure, civic amenities, public infra तो छोड़ ही देते हैं. हमारे द्वारका एक्सप्रेसवे को बोलते हैं that it will take around 5 years down the line to build that social infrastructure, civic amenity. Now, if you see on the Yamuna Expressway side, it will take long time.
Correct.
So, do you think all these new launches are justified just because of story of airport?
See, real estate also is under construction real estate specifically is more of a speculative. The prices increase when the news is in the market, not when the news is delivered, as in like the project is executed. Sara is speculative. So we were great, we personally have invested in it at much lower prices, but at 9-10K, don't think so there is much left for the investors now. At least वहाँ पे exit का भी और वो challenge आएगा. But if you're a first time buyer looking for Noida, I think peacefully there are enough credible builders coming in. अगर आप end use के लिए दे रहे हो तो 1.5 CR में उससे better, at least when you have to pay it in 4 to 5 years, there will not be a better place. Now, when you say to the airport, it will become the logistic, the main integrator of a lot of airports in the North India. I think a lot of अभी recently New Mumbai की देखी थी, they are looking for 4,000 odd apartments for the pilot airport authority of India.
For Navi Mumbai
similarly, they will also look. So it will take time definitely, and that's why investors are there. I don't like when people say investors को negative word में होते हैं. These are those guys, those who are seeing this phase.
जो momentum चलाते हैं,
जो momentum चलाते हैं, जो आज end user can't go and think like you said it. Right. It's the investor who are paying. Otherwise, that infrastructure will never get developed. We will all keep waiting.
Right. So another comment will take arbor rate on position. Kush Mehta.
35 for sure. Minimum. 35. It could be much higher. It could be touching 40, but 35 bare minimum. Even if the market collapses.
What is your view on ATS Marigold?
Marigold, good layouts, okayish construction, good location with the flyover also getting ready now. I think a good product that ATS has been able to complete with Swami Fund, a good end user driven product.
And even rate is also good.
Yeah.
Golf Hills, Siddharth Rastogi, M3M Golf Hills, how's it?
Very positive. Phase 1 if you're buying it, continue to hold it. There will be great premiums that will coming. It will be one of the first launches, first few deliveries also on SPR is what I feel. A lot of end users will start coming.
Right. Malva ji पूछ रहे हैं Smart World, the addition rate on position.
I think extension you could easily think 25, 27 is what I feel, or bare minimum on the conservative. I give numbers on the conservative side. Whatever happens would probably be better.
Addition right now they're selling at 20,000. So Take 3.5, 4
I
years.
feel two projects, Godrej Aristocrat and Edition, they are about the first, second floor level. As soon as you'll start seeing towers coming up, you'll see the premiums going up also, and there are a lot of end user demand here. It same happened to the Puri Aravlis also. Inventories were available for 30-35 lakhs for the longest time, 8-9 महीने पहले तक.
80,
आज
90, 95 तक
85,
मांग रहे
90,
हैं.
95 तक भी people are मांगे. We have a client who's looking for 125.
Right, right. So next question, Hemant Oberoi, 6 to 7 crore for only one car parking, 21 acres, 1700 families. What's your opinion on white land? It's Western
Western
Regency.
residences, yeah. So you pay the additional 10 lakh and get the car parking. That is my only suggestion.
Right.
That's probably a miss. They should have had 2 car parkings there.
Right. So one question we have left it, that is your take on Tag Ishwa, expected price on superstructure.
Oh, I love that product. I really like how, as a group, I've seen the Kailasa product also. They are giving a lot of thought. They were sitting on this land for many years,
Right.
and that's also, this is also concept-based product. I think it will, a lot of people, a lot of Delhiites will love staying there. The privacy angle that it provides, fantastic product. I think this has potential to be about 30 or 1,000 for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So quickly, we'll take rapid fire round. So top 5 for top 3 selling projects in 2025.
DLF Privana North. Then I think Elan also has done very well in terms of inventory. Westin has done well.
Right.
And one is Eldeco Fairway Reserve, also in Sector 80, almost sold out. So these are like 4
top selling projects.
Projects
जो ज़्यादा सेल नहीं हो पाए, सस्टेनेंस में इन्वेंट्री पड़ी है.
Shapurji Duelis, unfortunately, it has come, I think, very poor numbers for them. Experience Trillion had opened only one tower. It has still done well. They always bring inventory in sustenance. I think one of them is Duelis and probably India Bulls and Hero Homes, Sector 104. These two products, Estate Clubbing and 104.
Okay, so 2028 से 2030 तक deliveries आएंगी. So what do you see on the supply side? Which year you'll get the maximum delivery? 28, 29 या 30?
Yeah, I have the numbers if you'll see. 2024 में we got about 4,000 odd apartments. 4,000. 2025 में we are getting about 6,500. 26 में 4,000, 27 में 6,000, 28 में about 5,000, 29 में 7,000 something.
2030 में 12,000.
2030 में is 12,000. A lot of projects which will launch in 24, 25. These are all RERA reported numbers. So some developers will give it earlier, some will give it late. So it will spread out.
So सबसे ज़्यादा सप्लाई की अगर बात करें 2030 में आएगी.
2030 में आएगी.
12,000 apartments.
और अभी तक जो भी products आए हैं, at least from 24 to 2034, whatever has been launched, it's totals about to 70,000 per city. Okay. Now, in terms of oversupply, that's also, I think, a lot of negativity has happened around Gurgaon. I want to ensure that this market is not going anywhere. I am very bullish. These are the phases that keep coming with everything. We also have to see what all is happening world over around. Stock markets are not doing great, right? Jobs, AI, but this will only get better. Trump ka tariffs, we can't forget that, right? Everything that has come, it will take time to absorb. And once this phase is there, लोगों क्या होता है ना कि कंटिन्यूसली लीनियर ग्रोथ चाहिए. टाइमलाइन करेक्शन होगा, कब ये पिक हो जाएगा. रियल एस्टेट, गोल्ड ऐसे होता है कि या तो बहुत टाइम तक नहीं भागेंगे और जब भागते हो गाड़ी छोड़ जाती है. No one can predict. You can't predict it. Right. You can only be invested. That is what you can do.
So as per you, resale market की देखें तो अभी resale के top 3 picks कौन से होंगे?
I continue to like Puri Aravlis at that price. MR Urban Oasis a no-brainer according to me again in this micro market. 19.5, 20 पे मिलता है. And I feel someone who's aspirational. So Elan Presidential has a lot of room, a lot of runway even at these prices. And I really like closer to possession, probably in a budgeted segment, again, Whiteland, Espen or Golf Hills still could be good products to pick from, which are nearing delivery. Otherwise, काफी और भी resell में हुए.
3 projects, new launches you have eye on, and you think that especially there is a room for investors.
really looking forward to what Shobha brings in 63A. I think they're going for the compact sizes. A lot of know, aspirational buyers can buy into that. I have some details, and then Birla could be the aspirational one.
71.
But the topmost, what I feel is if someone has the budget for it, then the senior living Antara, what they are providing, I think there is no supply to that. And what they are providing, they are selling the Antara Dehradun at 33,000 per square foot. वहाँ पे 222 residences, and someone who goes there, they become the instant fan. What they're building, still a market, a lot of people are still just rejecting it basis on the pricing, but I feel far more thought needs to be given into that.
Conceptualization. There is nothing available as
plus senior living. The demographics that we see of India, we are only growing older. There will be far more people.
Hriday Mehra has asked something, and I guess किसने delete किया है? Hriday ने delete किया या team ने delete किया? Okay. कोई बात नहीं. Then Hemant Oberoi ji, it's good time to invest in Shobha Aranya or White Land. Which one is better for 3 years holding? Shobha Aranya or White Land?
White Land. I think White Land would be much better.
Vikas Tiwari ji, expected price of Smart World 1 DXP at the time of possession.
1 DXP, the phase 1 could be about 23 to 25, somewhere around those.
Another 1.5 2 years. What is the correct pricing of M3M Route 65? बड़ा मुश्किल हो जाएगा बताना, कोई फ्लोर नहीं बताया आपने. आशियाना हमारा टारगेट प्राइस ऑन पोजीशन after registry, we can say.
Yeah, after registry उससे पहले आप कर नहीं सकते. I think what builder is selling it about 2.5 2.3 CR is something. अगर आप 3 BHK 2 toilets की बात करें तो somewhere is
equivalent to that.
You can expect in resale. 100% that price will get stabbed.
So thank you so much, Sahil, for the super chat. You can ask the question also. Sandeep Singh is asking, sir, you mentioned about Revenue Road at Aspen. What is the issue with that?
There's not issue. It's just so overall when we talk about that, it's a 14-acre 15-acre land parcel. It just, the experience is not 14. वो cut कर देता है through that. So there will be different boundaries around it, and that's the only thing. But see, again, because we see so many projects, we can sometimes get spoiled. We get picky and choosy, but it's a good enough product.
I have seen in Tata Primanti also there are multiple
Arbor has a revenue.
Arbor has a revenue.
तो वो उसमें
वैसा है नहीं. वो Arbor में तो 24 मीटर की रोड है. So Amit Soni ji पूछ रहे हैं, I think one of the underdog project is MR Amaris, which came at good price. Why there no talk of it? It came at around 19 to 20K. What do you think about it?
I have an issue with the developer, how they allocate their inventory. They don't do it to the right people, and that is why the product suffers. Like the investor journey suffers, not the product as such, because जिनको चाहिए उनको ये देते नहीं है, और जिनकी होल्डिंग कैपेसिटी नहीं है,
लंबी लाइनें लगाकर खड़े रहो आप, और जो पहले लग जाएगा और जिसके अच्छे कनेक्शन है वो काम हो जाएगा. But yes, of course, I'll take your point on this. MR86 आ रहा है. So what do you think about it?
See, what we have seen from the early drawings, fantastic land parcel. 26-27 acres is a big land parcel. We don't get such big land parcels these days. And the sizes that they're coming with, 1800, 2200 and 2700 types, I think it's again very end user driven. Worth looking at it. If you're a first time buyer, don't give it a second thought. At least get in line, start your research early on.
Even what I feel, MR, if we see all the land parcels, all the latest launch, so इतना बड़ा land parcel ही नहीं था. 25.90 acre, that to 8 acre of Central Boulevard. और ले कहाँ आ रहे हैं, जहाँ पे DLF Primus, DLF Ultima, holding rate of 18 to 19,000 rupees per square feet. New Gurgaon is that micro market where we don't see that kind of big launches. So especially someone whose location for New Gurgaon, it is apt. दूसरा MR का ये इतना बड़ा launch. Third, the sizes, which is 1800 square feet, which is again a sweet spot. तो 3 करोड़ का किसी का बजट है, 3 BHK की रिक्वायरमेंट है, अच्छा ब्रांड चाहिए, बड़ा ग्रीन एरिया चाहिए, क्लब हाउस चाहिए, MR जैसा ब्रांड, और फिर 75 मीटर रोड से एंट्री. तो मेरे ख्याल से सारे टिक्स हो गए.
And definitely that's why I'm saying a lot of first time buyers at least should give it a go. And there you'll see a lot of other projects also coming in. लोगों को लगता है कि सारा क्लोजर टू द अटेंशन, बट अगेन डोंट स्ट्रेच योर बजट. अभी एक्सपीरियन आएगा वहाँ पे, काउंटी आएगा, देयर आर अदर प्रोडक्ट्स, सो लाइन ऑफ फ्लरी ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट्स विल कीप कमिंग देयर.
पैसा बनेगा इसमें एमआर में इन्वेस्टर
See,
का
again, depends on the pricing, how they allocate. A
16
lot of it's
17
a different genre. 16 is would be a very good price. Agar if they come at 16,
इन्वेस्टर शुड जंप इन.
हाँ, 17 could be a stretch, but
चलो
16 is
दोनों दोनों गौरव ने हाँ बोल दिया एमआर के बारे में, तो थोड़ी ब्रांडिंग कर लेते हैं. सो इफ यू वांट टू अप्लाई फॉर एमआर, ईओआई आपने अप्लाई करना चाहते हैं, 13th अक्टूबर इज द रेरा डेट फॉर एमआर. व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज हैशटैग डाल दो भाई, ज्वाइन कम्युनिटी है, हैशटैग एमआर86 डाल दो. आई विल पर्सनली स्टैंड इन लाइन फॉर योर अलॉटमेंट, इतना बोल सकता हूं मैं. तो नेक्स्ट आते हैं योर थॉट्स ऑन एससीडीए लॉन्ग टर्म. अर्जुन जी पूछ रहे हैं.
SCD has a good future. I think once the Aerocity, the Bharti Airtel, which is developing, that takes the entire shape, you'll find a lot more professionals coming and staying there. Once the entire ecosystem
हाँ
is built.
सीजीएचएस में थोड़ी रहेंगे,
CGHS में
डीडीए
नहीं रह
क्लोज में
सकते
थोड़ी
हैं.
रहेंगे.
अगेन विद द ट्रैफिक, सी ट्रैफिक विल ओनली इंक्रीज. अभी जो पूरा बोल रहे हैं धौला कुआं से ये यहाँ तक बनाएंगे एलिवेटेड रोड, इट विल ओनली गेट बैड बिफोर इट गेट्स बेटर, राइट. तो लॉट ऑफ पीपल जो एक्सटेंशन से आज भी एरोसिटी जाकर कोशिश कर रखे हैं, इट विल बिकम अ नाइटमेयर.
राइट राइट
राइट. तो वो काफी लोग वहाँ पे SCDA they'll find themselves there. A lot of these people.
Viral content 179 rupees as super chat. Thank you so much. I'll request you all who are paying in super chat, please ask the question. अच्छा नहीं लगता कि यार आपने पैसे लगाए और हमने कुछ भी नहीं दिया आपको. So next is what is update on global city, Jerry Gupta.
No update, just the infrastructure is going on. What we are hearing from the builders are also that by next year, the infrastructure, the sewage, the canal, the roads will be done. The developers are also not happy. They have told the government that we will only be interested in buying. So there are people who are interested, but they're like, "पहले आप infra लाओ, हमें आप land तो दे देते हो, and then we suffer at it." So that is what the information they have given. So by next year, I think the infrastructure should be there, and then उसके बाद allocations होंगे land.
अनीता जी पूछ रही हैं, बोथ गौरव फैन ऑफ व्हाइटलैंड एंड अलान. हाँ जी मैम बिल्कुल है, अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं ना इसलिए फैन है. तो राजीव बांगा बांगा जी पूछ रहे हैं, ओबरॉय रियलिटी व्हेन एंड अप्रॉक्स व्हाट प्राइस.
December to January, I think, see, be ready. What we know of Oberoi, we have seen the product, worked with them in Mumbai also. They will come at the most aggressive payment plan. आपने DLF का पेमेंट प्लान देखा है, उनका पेमेंट प्लान उससे भी एग्रेसिव रहता है, एंड वो लाइन नहीं लगवाते. दे विल कम एट अवर प्राइस, दे विल डिसाइड मैं 50 यूनिट्स इस प्राइस पे बेचूंगा, अगले 50 ये होगा, एंड दे विल स्टे. और वो 50 के दे आर एबल टू सेल 10 और 5 और 50, दे डोंट केयर. दे आर लाइक pricing, I don't think so 35,000 per square foot के तो नीचे जाना है. That's something of an understanding from our earlier conversation. बाकी depending how the market responds, so somewhere around those lines, but 35 would be a average with the PLC or
20 crore plus ticket size if you have, you can think about Oberoi. I'll ask one question. So Oberoi is coming at 35. अब ये बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, अब हम कंपेयर करेंगे 35,000 Oberois और any of Jacob or Elisa coming around 32, 33. You get option to choose one of them. What you'll choose?
100% Oberoi. See, what मतलब why I'll tell you that also, but there are two nuances to look at it. M3M gives you the best payment plan for an investor. If you're looking from an ROI point of view, from an investor, if there is an end, there is going to be more money made. But Oberoi ki style would be different. If you're a long-term investor, if you're looking at something closer to possession, they will anchor the price. That is one brand. उन्होंने 1,80,000 per square foot से start किया था Oberoi 360. They are selling it today. Projects बन के ready हो गया है. और now today they are selling at 1,70,000 on carpet area. On carpet area. Wow. So they take the price, they anchor the price upwards and sell it at their own.
So if you want to slow cook your investment, then go
then
for
Oberoi 100%.
So next is what is the expected price of S Pen at delivery? So quickly like करो यार, मजा नहीं आ रहा, like नहीं हो रहे हैं, जल्दी like करो.
Again, I had informed, I think 18 to 20 is something that it can expect at the time of possession.
रोहित जी पूछ रहे हैं views on Silverglade Legacy.
Oh, love the product, fantastic. If they deliver again, Silverglades can make their name with that project. They have at least on the paper have got the concept right with the low density, have got a fantastic location, and have got the right sizes, beautiful layouts. Love their layouts, what they've done. I think if they timely deliver it, KB I believe is doing the construction, so that would also be very good for them. If they do that, they can. This could be the legacy brand after ITC once.
Right. Next is, could you suggest a product preferably in 2080 structure for a 4.5 crore ticket size? 2080
Only
payment
India
plan.
Bulls is giving Abhi at that moment. I don't think so anyone else, but uh, not a recommendation for sure.
Dwarka Expressway Smart World, how's it gonna be 2027 March?
EXP 113. I think that micro market could see pricing stabilizing around 22, 23 for sure, depending on product to product. But 22 to 25 somewhere, if some product is doing better. So Elan and all will of course be much higher. The three I have told you, Estate 360, Whiteland, but at least the capital Shobha cities of the world could be around 22 to 20.
Western Residency, what is the future of worth investing?
Again, don't get worried if you don't see premiums immediately, because this product has 1400. So this is from data also it shows even larger than Privana North. I think 1164, this product has 1400 plus inventory, 1465 I think. So they are selling, a lot of supply will come, and with these 30 payment plan, क्या होता है ना कि next payment से पहले a lot of inventories in the market to exit. So sometimes that controls the price. Once you will be post the superstructure is what I feel, at least minimum that should be the horizon. You will find
हाँ, बिल्डर के पास भी सप्लाई नहीं बचेगी और रीसेल मार्केट में भी नहीं होगा. What is expected price of Elan Presidential on possession, Vishnu Dhawan?
I think anything upwards of 32 types on the conservative side, and how the entire ecosystem comes. And
what about the expected price of Godrej Zenith 89 on possession?
It could be 21, 20 types, I feel.
So I'll again conclude this session. So we started with inventory holding. आज अगर inventory कम सेल हो रही है और बहुत ज़्यादा unsold inventory pile up हो रही है, तो there is little uneasiness in the market. तो क्या जो है इन्वेस्टर को अभी कॉशियस किस चीज़ में होना चाहिए, कौन से प्रोजेक्ट में शायद बचना चाहिए जहाँ पे इन्वेंट्री बहुत ज़्यादा है? बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली व्हाट वी विल सी, builder will come up with the flexible payment plan or they will drop down the rate. This we have seen already in last 6 months. तो आपको लगता है ऐसी सस्टेनेंस में इन्वेंट्री वाले प्रोजेक्ट को पे आपको शायद इन्वेस्टमेंट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से नहीं जाना चाहिए?
100% what you had said कि जब प्रोजेक्ट आता है and if it's not a sellout तो does it mean it's a failure? I don't think so. But अगर प्रोडक्ट 30% भी नहीं बेच पा रहा है at the time of launch, that's the first red flag. Whenever you're selling 50-60, you're secured. You will be able to take care of the cash flows and everything with 40% odd margins. But जहाँ वहाँ नहीं है, वहाँ पे चैलेंज आएंगे, वहाँ पे प्रोडक्ट आएंगे. Without naming, I think there is one on Dwarka Expressway, New Gurgaon area, जो प्रोडक्ट आज मार्केट में है. The developer is looking for a co-partner after launching and after allocating the units. So these are first signs. Avoid that. Learn to pay the premium is what I keep telling people. एक जो comfort है of a developer just filling. आई एम टेलिंग यू, एक्सपीरियंस जैसा डेवलपर हो गया, अगर आज उनकी 10% भी इन्वेंट्री बेचती है ना, दे विल बी एबल टू कंप्लीट द प्रोजेक्ट. दे हैव द फाइनेंसिंग, मैक्स एस्टेट्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, दे हैव फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन, चेक दैट. अगर इफ द फंडिंग इज स्ट्रॉन्ग, योर प्रोडक्ट विल बी गुड, नथिंग टू वरी अबाउट, इट कैन एंकर द प्राइस. बट या,
So price of Signature Global Deluxe DXP 37D, Rohit ji on position.
That's another one product that I feel that first time buyers should look at. Ahluwalia is doing construction, had come in at 13,000. See, certain mis-selling happens, certain buyers also come in. I think take use of that. People say कि इसमें तो कोई product पे premium नहीं आया है, which was the case with Urban Oasis. How I look at it, it's a good thing that someone is holding that inventory for a year for me for free, right. 1.5 year for free for me. Nothing wrong with the product. It was sold to different people with different expectation, and they are kind of stuck in that. But nothing wrong with the product. At 13-14,000, I think it gives you a lot of amenities. जो अब
Especially
सेक्टर 80 में अब प्राइसिंग 15.5-16 हो रहा है.
और मेरे को एक चीज लगती है, we are not able to deliver this message. People say this thing that okay, builder has paid you to say all these things. But आज एक प्रोडक्ट जिसमें अच्छा कॉन्ट्रैक्टर है, लिस्टेड प्लेयर है, द्वारका एक्सप्रेस जैसी माइक्रो मार्केट का पार्ट हो, ग्लोबल सिटी के साथ वॉल शेयर करते हो, मतलब फ्यूचरिस्टिक डेवलपमेंट भी यहाँ पर होनी है. मेरे को ब्रांड से भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, कॉन्ट्रैक्टर भी बहुत अच्छा है एंड गुड अमेनिटीज.
एब्सोल्युटली.
स्टिल पीपल आर नॉट एक्सेप्टिंग दैट द फैक्ट बिकॉज वो लेबलिंग वाला पार्ट है कि यार ये आया था, आने के बाद इसमें इन्वेंट्री दोबारा 200-300 वापस आ गई, अब ये 200 इन्वेंट्री सेल नहीं हो रही, तो वी शुड नॉट गो फॉर इट.
See, that's also another thing. Just I'll add. Good to have a perception. Market up है, down जा रहा है. But at the end of it, again, if you're in the market to make a decision, pick the right product. Doesn't matter if it hasn't given you returns. If you're buying it into the basis, आपका क्या है, and you have a good long term to hold it till possession or superstructure around. I think there are good products. Make a decision rather than just waiting for that.
Which location you think as investor perspective still there is juice?
I continue to believe if you have the budget for it higher than 5-7 CR, golf course road पे तो नहीं आता, but golf course road and golf course extension will continue to do better than other micro markets. Um, Everywhere else, social infra, the pricing looks higher, but I feel the supply of golf course road is limited. Anyone who will do well, AI वगैरह से जितना भी कह लो, it is these founders who are benefiting. I'm sure today your efficiency, my efficiency, our operational efficiency has increased far more with the AI. It hasn't affected. तो वो ही लोग गोल्फ कोर्स रोड, गोल्फ कोर्स एक्सटेंशन पे लेंगे. सप्लाई भी इतनी नहीं है. आई कंटिन्यू बिलीव, बट इफ यू आर वर्किंग विद लेस देन 5 CR sort of a product, then I think SPR continues to be the micro market.
113 and 111, do you think there is juice?
Limited, you'll have to hold. I think you'll have to buy it at the right price. Resale में अच्छी units are available at plenty. Nothing wrong. Again, I continue to feel Aerocity का जब आएगा तब you'll see the charm. Social infra automatically will come when these products will launch. MTM will also bring it. Don't see much of the issue with the developer also. बढ़िया बनेगा. But
Golf course extension, अब द्वारका एक्सप्रेस से चलो ठीक है, we can say this thing, but someone who has a larger picture and they consider Noida and Gurgaon both markets. So do you think golf course extension road, all the new launches which will come, whether it is Max, Oberoi or DLF or Shobha, or they can look for Noida, Great Noida Expressway also, purely investment for a longer term?
Purely investment, then 100% Noida Expressway I would suggest. It gives me lot more comfort. The brand is changing. Abhi what, last week there was a news that UP amongst all the state, would you believe it, was the lowest in crime rate. So
Yogi ji.
Yogi ji, whatever. So a lot of effort has gone that, and see, money is made when you make in asymmetry bets, when the market doesn't know about it and you take position there. लॉर्ड मोर अभी भी लोगों का नहीं, नोएडा से है ना एक वो है कि नहीं है, कि वो अलग ही नहीं जाना है, नहीं जाना है. वंस that will change, a lot more people will come and give you the exit.
Right, we'll take comment because team is also saying Elan Emperor price on possession Rohit Gambhir ji.
Similarly, I think 35, 32 is something that you couldn't expect for.
Please suggest what is premium one should expect in SS Sindana.
I don't have. I think probably you would be able to help
SS Sindana at this moment, I guess 11,000 rupees is a resale. So minimum bear 13,000 rupees you can expect because उससे नीचे क्या आएगा यार, कुछ आता ही नहीं है. तो ऊपर हमने 2-3 कमेंट छोड़ दिए. DLF launch near Hayat, when and what price range?
DLF, what we're hearing, it will not be before March, April if they're lining up. Again, will be larger sizes apartments, minimum 4,000 square foot, and you can expect 35 again. So it will be a competition. Oberoi will come first. DLF की घर में आ रहे हैं, तो DLF will not come below that. Whatever the pricing, the market at that time they will see. 32 to 36 is somewhere is what we feel. अगर थोड़ा सा स्वीडन छोड़ देंगे, 32 market will accept it fantastically. It's 36 or higher, we'll see. But
I feel they will place it in mid of North and Dahlias. So 80, 25, somewhere around 35 to 40 they'll
they
place
could do it. They could do
because again it is very close to Golf Course Road. और SPR वाली story जब 25,000 में already they have baked it.
Yeah,
so
100%.
easily they can
see Park Place, or again we have to think what they are also competing with. Crest or Park Place were great from the location. They're still great from the location point of view. But जो Club Arbor, जो design अब नए products ही होगी, will be far greater. So they will again 20 से 50 CR के बीच में there is not much. Right. तो वो भी एक enough है, nuance है, niche है, बहुत limited demand है, but there are enough people for that sort of a product also.
हाँ, new launches, Golf Estate और Pioneer रहा है और Maximum Central Park Resort. You have all these options. Rest और options ही नहीं है इसमें. No new launch or less new launch real estate going down more in 2026. Mohit ji बोल रहे हैं. You want to say something?
See, I feel you'll see a lot of builders are having a conversation right now. Just say we are talking also, good products are coming. Don't think market is going in that in a particular direction. अगर आप investor हो या end user हो, at the moment you have to buy. Keep looking at it. जैसे ही कोई भी product आता है, make a call. There is no harm in if 26 में जा रहा है. There are enough people और खूब projects है line up. You'll see numbers going up also.
We'll take two more comments quickly. Now you can give two options. दो प्रोजेक्ट जिसमें आप कंफ्यूज हो या दो या तीन भी दे सकते हो. आई लास्ट गौरव, तो उसमें से गौरव एक प्रोजेक्ट चूज करेंगे. सो क्विकली हम दो कमेंट लेते हैं. आप फटाफट कमेंट कर कर दो प्रोजेक्ट्स के नाम लिख सकते हो. So views on DLF Privana South, will premium stay the same or increase? Is it worth to keep? Gaurav Kumar.
आपका भी ये डिमांड आता है कि साथ ही लॉट ऑफ नो weak hands are looking to
Trader community.
trader
We have the
community
new
again
name.
a Privana type of a product. It was never a short term investor. Whoever sold you has sold you wrong, or if that was the expectation, it will take time. उसको पकाना पड़ेगा. तो let that ground floor demand go. Premium I think will spike up immediately after that. I feel at least the sellers should also look at it. एंड जो भी लॉन्च आ रहा है आई थिंक थोड़ा सा व्हाट वी हैव आल्सो क्लोज सम इन साउथ. यू आर आल्सो डूइंग दैट. आई थिंक द एक्टिविटी इज पिकिंग अप. जैसे ही वीकेंड्स हो जाएंगे सिमिलरली दीज आर दोज सॉर्ट ऑफ पीपल दोज हु विल स्टार्ट कमांडिंग देयर ओन प्राइस. और वो पता नहीं लगेगा एकदम से कब 80-90 पे it will start trading.
What I feel, if there is good supply in resale market, आप तब sell मत करो. आप 6 महीने और रुक जाओ.
100%
क्योंकि
भूल
आपका
जाओ.
rate establish ही नहीं होगा.
Correct.
So how's the best Cultura is ready to move in project? Nishan
Good
ji.
product, low density. It's not my one construction, but gives you great Aravali views. I think 540 apartments in 10 acres. Good. Room size is a little small, but yeah.
Varun ji is asking Ganga Realty Nandka versus Godrej Zenith.
I, I, I am. I have different opinions on it, but I'll avoid this.
If you have to choose one,
I'll go for Godrej Zenith. Okay. And probably buy Nandaka when they deliver it. So I'll be a buyer as an end user.
Okay, okay. Krisumi or Tark?
Tark.
Okay. And what is the future of MUC Gurgaon 5 years down the line?
Of MNC?
MUC, multi-utility.
Multi-utility, understood. See, no movement again. These are certain things once it develops will give you a great access. But I haven't heard, at least in my sources, that anything else.
It will take 45 crore rupees they are spending to build it, but it will take time. Yeah. TLF Garden City or Signature 93?
TLF Garden City.
Prime Residency 65 or different 93? 93. So location we can compare. Prime Residency 65.
Better, much better location on Medavas Road next to Arbor, opposite to.
Okay.
Which is good.
Elan 49. What do you think about the new upcoming launch Elan 49?
So this is something I am also exploring at the moment. I've not been able to make up my mind. Location is good. It's main on the Sona Road. Elan comes up with good payment plans. They work on the product also. But see, again, it will depend at a certain price. If what they're sourcing at 25 doesn't give you a lot of option, but जो 22, 23 की भी आवाज़ें आ रही है, then it gives a comfort because the products, they put in a lot of thought in the products.
When will be Cyber City 2 start to develop by DLF?
Cyber City 2 is more of a amalgamation of commercial. So American Express is eventually part of Cyber City 2. जो BMW का है, Signature Global will also be coming up with the commercial, which will be a massive development there, grade A offices. This will all be amalgamation of, the work is already there, but haven't heard anything new. Hopefully very soon we keep hearing build to suit, they'll build.
Godrej Zenith or versus Hero Homes? Palatial.
Palatial would
which
be
one you will choose?
Amongst the two, Palatial.
MR86 or Indiabulls Height?
MR86.
Oberoi Realty or DLF or Shobha?
Shobha is not in comparison to these two. They are a different ball game. This one I'll give a Oberoi. I understand their product. Their layouts would be far better. So one complaint we have with DLF is the layouts. The end user, a lot of investors also complain of that. I think Oberoi will take care of that.
M3M Altitude or TARC? Okay. It is DLF 93 or Prime close.
DLF 93.
Pyramid Elban 15K, good to buy as Birla will also come at 18K.
Agar if you're still getting a deal at 15K, worth looking at it. Comes with a nuance. I think Pyramid will deliver. It's a good product. Can look at it.
Oberoi's reality. Acha, okay, ये हो गया. I guess we have covered all the comments. Will Elan Sector 49 be temporary on presidential?
No. I don't think so. That's a very different product. In my opinion, I don't think so. That 30 acres plus with the other development, what they have done with that, that will continue to be the benchmark. And it's in that category where there are not other developers. So supply also becomes a part of it. Who will be it will be getting extension? But there are other products also. I will consider more of it as extension or SPR.
Birla Avik or Takishwa?
Takishwa again.
Pingati coming to India. Okay,
That's news for me also.
सब कुछ आ रहा है.
Yeah.
Orana Convention, 15th October will be the event. Mengati, Jacob, everyone is coming.
Right.
So how long global city will take like Dubai or Singapore impact on price in vicinity?
5 to 7 years minimum. When we'll see something concrete, as in when it will be probably closer to Gift City. Last cycle में launch हुआ था, अभी तक complete ही हो रहा है. This is a very large 10-15 year order for development. But whenever there is a land auction that happens, Prestige, Lodha, all the best names that you can think, they are buyers there. They would come in.
Even I feel this is the best time for Haryana government to prove themselves, because every time whenever we talk about Gurgaon, वो private developers, वो DLF, इसके अलावा कोई नाम नहीं आता. तो ये सबसे अच्छा मौका है इनके पास. They will develop global city whatsoever they are showcasing. तो फिर गुड़गांव और ही लेवल पे पहुंच जाएगा. वो दोनों
आई थिंक वो डांट भी पड़ी है कुछ ना कुछ. आगे नेगेटिव है कि लास्ट 2 months में वी आर सीइंग अ लॉट मोर एक्शन ऑन द ग्राउंड, एटलीस्ट इन टर्म्स ऑफ पॉलिसी चेंजेस.
राइट. So, max intergenerational living.
A big thumbs up according to me.
Smart World 1DXP versus Hero Palatial.
Smart World 1DXP.
Edition good for edus.
Yeah, very good.
Again DLF 93 as signature 93. अच्छा, same question है. Alban is good for investors. सोप्ती जी say nothing. अनीता मैम, मैं जिसके बारे में ज्यादा नहीं बोलता तो आप समझ जाओ, बात ही खत्म है. Is Jacob and company coming to sector 113, 111?
This is what we are hearing. So M3M will take the prices upward and will bring the branded residencies there. You'll see a lot of action, and they could bring in like lake facing properties also over there. So very soon you'll see a lot of activity happening there.
Pankaj sir ke interview mein, he specifically said that people are coming with branded projects. We will come with branded city. So we'll see
you
many
need certain people, those who have a vision. That's why I feel that कई बार विजय माल्यास of the world, पंकज, आपको थोड़ा सा वो हटके सोचना पड़ता है, तभी कुछ अलग कर पाते हो. Otherwise you just follow the norms.
यार, see, when the market, everyone is talking about there is correction, price नीचे आएगा, and someone has got to launch at 35, 40, 45.
Three back-to-back branded residences, मतलब takes guts.
Bringing the whole world to Gurgaon. And even I feel this thing. We always compare Gurgaon, Dubai, और next Dubai बनने वाला है. तो शायद ऐसी जो है किसी को इतना कैलिबर रखना पड़ेगा कि यार बनाकर दिखाते हैं ना.
100%.
जब एब्जॉर्प्शन है, लोग इतना पैसा लगा रहे हैं, इंडिया हैज दैट काइंड ऑफ अमाउंट. व्हेन वी बीइंग इंडियंस, वी कैन इन्फ्यूज आवर मनी टू दुबई. व्हाई वी कांट प्लेस आवर मनी हियर इन इंडिया?
एटलीस्ट यू स्टार्ट विद द विजन. एलॉन मस्क भी सेज कि एटलीस्ट आप 10 का टारगेट तो करो, तभी प्रोबेबली यू लैंड अप समवेयर 5-6. इफ यू डोंट हैव अ विजन, यू डोंट गो एनीवेयर. सो एटलीस्ट दैट्स अ पॉजिटिव.
राइट. बट गेस्ट गौरव पीओवी ऑन एल्बन. दोबारा मैम पूछ रही हैं एल्बन. मैम, एल्बन लेना चाहिए?
See, there are other products. Amongst the two is what I had said. Otherwise, there are other products also that.
Ashiana Mara versus MR86.
As an end user, probably Amara is good, will give you good possession. But if an investor, then 100% MR86, no question about it.
Do you see good future growth for investors in coming future, and do you see infra boost coming to Gurgaon by government?
I'm at least positive. I'm hopelessly thoda optimistic. I'm seeing the first signs where the government is building a lot of changes. आपने अभी कल ही एमएल खट्टर जी की आपने वो भी देखा होगा कि वो पूरा ड्रेन का कॉन्वर्जेशन है, मेट्रो के दोनों फेजेस का। वन इज ऑलरेडी ऑपरेशन, द वर्क हैज स्टार्टेड, द थर्ड फेज की भी बातें हो रही है। एसपीआर अगेन कॉन्वर्जेशन इज बैक, एटलीस्ट की फ्लाईओवर्स हो, तो थिंग्स आर हैपनिंग। इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर विल टेक टाइम, उनके भी हैंड टाइड है विद द बजट दैट दे हैव, but let's see, hopefully we get to see them very soon on ground, the operational work on
I'm
that.
very optimistic for another 5 years. Reason is very specific. आज गुड़गांव जहाँ पे भी है, मतलब मैं तो कभी-कभी सोचता हूँ यार, ओल्ड गुड़गांव, जहाँ से शुरू हुआ गुड़गांव, उसको मेट्रो नहीं मिली। आज हम नोएडा से कंपेयर करते हैं, कहाँ ग्रेटर
Back on.
नोएडा तक मेट्रो
Yeah.
पहुँच गई। आज ओल्ड गुड़गांव को मेट्रो मिल जाएगी, द्वारका एक्सप्रेसवे को मेट्रो मिल जाएगी,
Correct.
सोना रोड को मेट्रो मिल जाएगी, देन द पंचगांव वन व्हिच दे आर प्लानिंग, एक्सटेंशन को
Which will be
मेट्रो,
fantastic. Yeah.
एसपीआर को मेट्रो,
Metro.
सीपीआर को मेट्रो, न्यू गुड़गांव एंड मानेसर, वी हैव रिसेंटली स्टार्टेड कॉलिंग इट ग्रेटर गुड़गांव।
Great.
सोच के देखो यार 5 साल में क्या हो जाएगा।
See, and as an investor, you have to be optimistic. Otherwise, you'll keep thinking कि नहीं होना है, अपन we can keep abusing them, and तब तक again गाड़ी मिस हो जाएगी if that
Right,
does it.
right.
So you have to believe in the story.
Once the whole metro connectivity is there, then you can't expect that the price which we are actually having in current time, you can get the property in that
Absolutely.
rate. अभी लोग ये सोचते हैं कि नीचे आएगी property. Quickly, we'll take last 3 comments. MR86 versus DLF 93.
86, I'm a more personally, I like high rises, so that's why I'm picking MR86.
Same take. Bengati is Jacob and company coming to Gurgaon. हाँ जी आ रहा है sir. You for both Gaurav's individually, which project you yourself will buy in 5 crore in any micro market have possession in 3 years from now? कौन सा project? 5 करोड़ में.
हल्का सा बजट हो जाए तो आई रियली लाइक एस्टेट 360, उसमें रीसेल में यू कैन बाय द 2611 साइज, अबाउट 5.5 ऑड सीआर में यू कैन बाय
आंख बंद करके.
आंख बंद करके। हाँ।
निशान सर, मेरे से अगर आप लेना चाहते हैं तो आई विल बाय 2 यूनिट्स ऑफ 2.5 करोड़ रुपीस ऐसे ही माइक्रो मार्केट में, जहाँ पे 40-45,000 रुपीस का रेट अगले 3 साल में हो जाएगा, एंड रेंटल इनकम भी आप 9-10% कमा सकते हो। तो जानना चाहते हो तो फिर वो बात करनी पड़ेगी, तो उसके लिए हैशटैग 2.5 लिखना पड़ेगा। ऐसे नहीं बताऊंगा मैं, वैसे जस्ट फॉर योर इन्फॉर्मेशन, जो आपने क्वेश्चन पूछा है ना वो हो चुका है। तो लास्ट लेते हैं, SPR2 का कब स्टार्ट होगा काम?
SPR2 का भी like at least we are seeing they have cleared the sewage and the canals like while we travel. Hopefully the work will also start. I think the design is just about final. That is one article that I'd read, that the final designs are into operational, and then after that they will give out the tender.
रेहान 71 और BPTP 70 है।
PPTP 70 है।
Okay. So last question we are taking, will be there any future of Godrej Habitat in Old Gurgaon?
I don't have much. I don't think so. It has any, like, if you're an end user working somewhere nearby, okay, but otherwise there are better options on the Dwarka Expressway side. It will always be chaotic. There's the ambience creations. So both these products suffer because they just happen to be there. Uh, don't have much future
Right.
in that.
So thank you so much, Gaurav. It was really nice session. बहुत मजा आया.
Likewise.
मिलते हैं जल्दी.
Thank you so much
And
for having
thank
me.
you so much, everyone. It was really we are obliged to have you all. तो लगभग 1 घंटे 20 मिनट का सेशन हुआ है हमारा. 1 घंटे का हमेशा हम करते हैं. तो मिलते हैं एक ब्रेक के बाद. थैंक यू, Gaurav.
Thank you.